How are you? It's Joe. I'm back at the whiteboard. In this video, I'm going to cover 3 of the biggest, the worst mistakes you can make when you're flying. I know flying has become a painful activity in today's world, but these are 3 of the worst things you can do to make it even worse. Like number 1, not checking if the flight has Wi-Fi. Folks, if you're anything like me, Wi-Fi is like breathing air. You got to have it. But you're flying to Australia and then you didn't check if they have Wi-Fi or not, and you get on the plane and realize they don't. It's the kind of sinking feeling like when they tell you there's a test in 10th grade on Friday morning, and it's Friday morning, and you have no idea anything about the subject material. You haven't studied a whit. It's one of those recurring nightmares you have, and you get on that plane and there's no Wi-Fi, and all of your files, they're not on your laptop, they're in the cloud, because you believed all those advertisements that said you needed cloud storage. Oh, in case there's a fire at your house. And the only fire that has been in your neighborhood is the annual pig roast that the neighbors have every year to kick off the fall football season. And you volunteered for pig monitoring duty because that sounded like something you could handle, and you knew you could sit there and drink a beer. But then you found out the pig roast for 24 hours. Yeah, you have to sit there for 24 hours in a row. I mean, you thought the flight was bad with no Wi-Fi. Wait until you try to roast a pig and there's no Wi-Fi. It's like being in a cave in the Alps for 3 weeks, waiting for the winter storms to pass so you can descend back down the mountain and put to rest the rumors that you slipped and fell in a crevasse. Number 2, wearing your business shoes. Oh, sure. You thought you'd jump from the plane, stroll down the gangway in your nice business shoes, turn right into the terminal, pausing just long enough to get a selfie of you in motion, in action, for Instagram, looking over your shoulder out the giant windows of the terminal that face the tarmac, as if you just realized you spend all your time on the go. And well, that's just the price you pay for greatness, right? Yet in reality, the flight is delayed, so it doesn't look like you are going to make the connection. If you had some nice comfortable shoes on, you might have been able to jog to the next flight, but no. You need to look like you just walked out of a photo shoot for Fortune magazine for a cover story on how you saved the economy by figuring out how to make kale that actually tastes good, creating a demand that didn't exist, and consumer spending on that one product totaled $1 trillion in the first year alone. No, you wore your business shoes. How many athletes wear wingtips at the Olympics? Exactly. Number 3, not leaving enough time to get to the airport. Oh, you pull into the airport parking lot at 98 miles per hour like a car chase in a bad 90s cop show. Ford Crown Victorias screaming over hills and bottoming out on the other side as the police chase perps through the streets of the city. What you really want is a police light that you can put on the roof for those moments when you are late for the airport, clearing the rabble out of your way because aren't you special? Sure, you could have planned ahead and left enough time to get there like the rest of us plebes, but there's always something to do that you deem important. Maybe you just had to watch the last half hour of Walking Dead because you didn't want to be on the plane all that time in the air, not knowing what happened next in that episode. Let me save you the suspense. Some zombies are going to be here, and the good guys want to get over there, but the zombies are going to be in the way. So the good guys will shoot, stab, and machete their way through the zombies to get over there, and then on the next show, they're going to do it all again. So you didn't miss anything, and now you are late for your flight, even though you had plenty of time, because deep down, you like being late. Let's be honest. You like it. It makes you feel important, like they are holding the plane just for you, because you are important and they rely on you in some fashion to make the world function properly. Please, son. Please, daughter. Just leave on time. Folks, those are 3 of the worst things you can do. Some of the worst mistakes you can make when flying. That's all I have for now. Until next time, I'll see you then.